Hello, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with what I want to call a special sneak peek report in something I'm working on, and I want to bring your attention to it. So in the last 24 hours, I've heard this report about how in 2027, sports cards are going to be $98 billion industry. $98 billion. I'm like, what the heck? Who is smoking some weed, man? Stay off the weed, right? I mean, so I heard this like on Go GTS last night. I heard Dustin speak about this morning. He referenced the article, and I guess it was a CNBC news magazine. So all this got me thinking, I want to go to the source. I want to see this report. So I did that. I'm going to share with you right now. Share my screen. Groot's a little frustrated with me. Okay, so first of all, Verified Market Research is the company that put out this report. And let me just first of all say something. Never heard about these guys, but man, talk about good marketing. Put out a report on a very hot industry. Everybody's talking about you. So just what I thought was interesting, who are they? I didn't do a lot of detail. I'm going to do more research in my longer video. I just wanted to whet your appetite for the weekend here. They were founded in 2016, so relatively new, and they're in market research. Okay, great. So they're a market research company. Over here, if you go to their website, you can see, I Googled this, Verified Market Research and sports cards. This comes up and it talks a little bit about this. And I started reading through this, right there's the big headline, US $98.75 billion. And guys, that's in 6 years. That's in 6 years. Now, I read through this and I'm thinking to myself, gosh, I want to copy this report. I mean, if you read this, it's just a bunch of lipstick. It's a really, really cute lipstick too. Shows you here that this is something new to me, that the market was $13 billion in 2019. I had no idea. We've all guessed about what the market is. I'm curious how they decided what the market is, how they defined it. They talk a little bit about this. In my opinion, it's vaguely accurate, right? So they talk about it's not just sports cards. It seems to me like they're including trivia cards. Like if they talk about Pokemon, is Pokemon part? Is it in or out? I don't know. They said it's not sports cards. They call this global trading cards, but they kind of talk about it. So I think they're including that. And I am going to read the report. So just hang in there. I just want to whet your appetite. They talk about different leagues. Here's some interesting graphs. I like how they break this out by type of card, character card, image card, autograph card, other. I think RPA or relic should be on there. Geography, North America, Europe, Asia, the rest of the world. So it's like 3 markets. Cricket by application, baseball, basketball, associate football, which is soccer, but cricket is on here, right? We talk about that. We joke about cricket in the US, but it's out there. By players. Ace Authentic, what does Donruss mean? I don't know that. Bowman Gum Company and Futera. I've heard of Futera. They were doing soccer cards years ago. Here is their breakdown of the market in millions between 2020 and 2027. 2020 is in blue. Autograph card, how many millions? And again, it's still vague because they don't give you any numbers here, but they're showing you size of growth. Character card, image card, other card. I would, I find all this very interesting. Let's put it this way. That's why I'm making this video, because that's piquing my interest to want to learn more. I want you to learn more too, because I want you to do your own research or come back for my follow-up video where I'm going to break this down. They talk about my application, baseball, basketball, associate, cricket. Look at cricket, number 4, soccer, number 2. Let's point that out. Baseball, basketball, American football is not even up there, man. It's in the others category, which I think people would argue there's got to be big money in that. By market share, look, North America, again, is bluest today. Orange is the future. They're expecting some huge growth there. They talk about Futera, Leaf trading cards, Panini. I don't see a reference in here yet to Fanatics. They go through some key developments. The study period, when they did the study, what's covered, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so after that, I'm like, well, this to me seemed vague. And I sent an email over here to get a copy of sample report. I'm like, hey, can I get a sample report? And you know what? They sent me a sample report. So this is what I just got today. Market research report, in-depth market survey, accurate analysis forecasting. This is going to be looking at a global sports trading card market size, status, and forecast. Really excited to read this thing. If you guys want a copy, you can reach out to me. I'll be happy to share one with you on IG. Or I guess you can go to the website and get it as well. But I guess 2 points real quickly. Number one, when something like this comes out, I wish more of us would do more research, not just reference it, right? But do some research, look at it, or tell me where I can look at it or how to research it, right? I think we need to be more accountable as content creators to, not just point, but also to show, right? And that's just that's my thing. But I think this is pretty interesting. Really good breakdown. Look at this, man. Really freaking cool stuff in here. I'll be reading through this weekend. They've even got another report here. This is market size, status, and forecast of 2028. I don't know what's the difference here. One is to 2028. What's this one do? Is this just to 2027? I mean, market size, status, and forecast to 2027. We will see. I'll read those. I'll figure out the differences are. They also sent this, hold on, 27, 28. Where's the third one? Oh, I had another thing open. I know what it was here. They also sent this really cool spreadsheet. I hope you guys can see this. Honestly, I don't understand it. There's a lot of numbers that are blocked out here, right? They're not giving you the numbers by region, application, product. I think that's interesting. They're not giving it to you, but I believe there's some math and reason behind it because they're basically arguing a percentage of growth. They're showing you how these markets have been growing since 2016 through 18, 19, and at that continued aggregated growth, they suspect that things will be where in 2027. I think there's some flaws in this. And again, I haven't read the full report. I want to do that before I, really critique it. But in my mind, what I think this doesn't take in consideration is we all admit this sports card industry, Wild West marketplace, is cyclical. It has ups and has downs. We've been on an upward cycle. To take that upward cycle and extend it across the next 6 years and say we're going to continue that direction, I think is naive. And there's too many market factors in the next few years that I think this report, I don't think it even mentions Fanatics, right? Like the uncertainty of what happens with Fanatics. If that's not even mentioned here, that's a huge concern. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. I will be doing more on this report. I hope you guys do some research as well. Don't just listen to somebody say, hey man, do you hear sports cards? You mean $98 billion? And believe them. Ask them why. Ask them who. Another reason is, why was this report made? Like what made these guys come out with it? Somebody had to pay them to do their report. It's a very detailed report. A lot of hours went into that. So who made them do that, right? Probably somebody who had a vested interest in the sports card market. Hey, come out and show me a positive report. And this is why I made the comment before that numbers, they don't lie, but they can tell any story you want them to tell. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to the holiday weekend. I got some time with my boys. It's going to be crazy. We'll see what happens. I'll be all over the place. I do plan to be live tonight at 11 and live on Sunday night at 11 and live on Monday night. Saturday, I'll probably be disappearing. MIA. Peace out, guys. Thank you.